guys, welcome to Let's Talk Today. Today we are reviewing the all-new Citroën C3.
Hi guys, yes, welcome to Let's Talk today, and today we are looking at the all-new Citroën C3. As Isa has said, you can see it's a lot different than the previous generation C3.
We've got the LED lights and the halogen.
Yes, so we've got the daytime running lights, the LEDs, and we've got the halogen headlamps.
And here,
it's a lot different to what it looks like on the posters and on the adverts. There is no cover here or fog lamps. There is the new grille though, nice zesty orange, this is called.
And here we see the Citroën badge with the Citroën badge on the new key.
Okay, so that is the key, and then we see a whole new look. Okay, if we move to the side, we see that there is 15-inch steel wheels.
15
Okay, with a wheel cover as well. We've got the indicator here, and we've got the black side mirror. Okay, we've got the roof rails as well, black roof rails.
So here's the door handle and the key.
And the key, okay. We've got new rear lights as well, which says Citroën. Okay, I think in the headlights, on the daytime running lights as well, it says Citroën, so you can see there. Okay, then if we move to the back,
so we see the C3 badge here, the Citroën badge here also.
and then if you look at the rear screen, windscreen, you see that there is no wiper here. Okay, and there's new rear lights. Like I said, you can see the different design.
And the other is
That's the brake light, and we've got the PDC as well. So while we're at the back, let's just open up and show you. So this we'll have to use the key for. Let's just open up the boot. So the luggage space, quite nice. It's quite deep. Okay.
yeah.
And then underneath we've got a 14-inch steel wheel. Okay, we've got all the tools there. We've got the jack as well on the side. Okay, so nice size luggage space.
Oh, that's a lot. That's so deep.
Okay, it's quite deep. Isa is quite far in there.
And I feel a little bit like sometimes, like when you put in the stuff in, like the luggage and all the space, then it feels like it's so deep. But when we get to the back, I'll show you that it is deep.
Okay. So that's the boot. So as you can see, the new C3 is taken on more of a subcompact, more of a crossover look. You can see there's a bit more height there, ground clearance. Okay, and then let's take a look at the what's under the hood while we're out.
Okay.
Okay.
So let's see what's under the hood.
Okay, so
So it's a 1.2 liters.
So this is a 3-cylinder 1.2 liter that they normally use on the Peugeots and Citroëns. It produces about 61 kilowatts. We'll get into that later about the engine. But yeah, so that's the 1.2 liter 61 kilowatt engine. Just before we go in, I just want to show you something here. It says India Private Limited, so they are producing or manufacturing this car in India. Another French brand that has now moved production to India.
Okay, so let's see. We've got the new door handles.
Yes.
Oh wait, where's the electric windows?
Oh, where is the electric windows?
I
You're gonna
don't
show us where that is.
Yeah, so here's the cup holder,
Yeah. And there is a speaker.
speaker,
Okay.
and then let's
Get inside.
get inside.
Okay, so you can see there's cloth, nice design with a little bit of a orange stitching to go with the zesty orange outside.
And then I want to show you. So you pull there, and pull.
I'm pulling. Are you pulling?
Um,
You're not pulling.
Wait. Hold.
I got it. You pull.
Okay.
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 So
So the boot.
it's one seat. So it doesn't split. It's one full seat.
And then I still feel deep in the.
Okay, so that is just one full seat. So if you are going to move anything and you need more space, remember you've got no passengers at the back because the whole seat comes down.
And then.
Okay, let's get in. So
So now you're gonna tell us
So
how
now
you feel.
I am quite squashed here. So it is very, very tight. I have my seat back, so I am comfortable as a driver, but as a passenger, I am rather uncomfortable.
Okay, so we got here in the middle. Here are the electric windows.
Oh, so there is the buttons for the electric windows. I see.
And then here's another cup holder. And then some USB ports.
So 2 USB ports there. Okay, and then
And
what do we have on this side?
A pouch for your books or your magazine.
Okay, so we've got only one. So nothing behind here, behind the driver's seat, but behind the passenger seat, we have one.
Okay.
Okay, so let's go into the front.
Okay. So I would. Okay. So now we move to the front
Okay.
where we have the door handles and here's the electric windows. Then
Okay. So before we get in, just remember that the door does have to be open. It's not like your keyless entry, so you do need to lock and unlock with the key. Okay, but it is central locking.
and then when you lock inside, then you have to pull this.
Okay, so when we're inside, then we'll do that.
And then here we got on.
So you're still telling us, so there's a space for cup holder
Oh, yeah.
and there's a speaker there, okay?
And then here we've got a
The Citroën mat,
the Citroën mat.
and we've got manual seats.
And then here is
And this is also a manual. It's a 5-speed manual transmission, and that is for the lights. Okay, let's get inside and let's have a look.
Okay, so I want to show more.
Okay, so go in.
Okay. Okay, so now.
Okay, so here you can also lock the windows like a child lock. Let's just go in closer. Okay, so there, and then this is obviously for your height of the lights. You've got your air vent here, still got the C for the Citroën or C3.
And then here we've got the Citroën
Badge.
logo.
Okay, and then Isa said this is how we have to lock and unlock from inside. Okay.
And then here's airbag.
Okay,
There's
so
nothing on here.
yeah, so it's not a full multifunction steering wheel, but it is multifunction. It's like very old school. It's just you know, your volume and answering your calls. That was like when they just used to have Bluetooth, and we're talking about probably like more than 10 years ago. That's how most cars used to be. So we're not used to seeing this, something different, but we'll get into why that is so.
Okay, and then here is the climate control.
Yes.
Here's the hazards.
Okay.
A USB port here.
Yes.
And a 12 volt.
Okay, 12 volt port. Okay. Okay. And
then
then
we've got some, you can put one phone here and one phone here and 2 cup holders here, and then the gear stick.
And the gear stick, so we said it is a 5-speed manual transmission.
And here's the,
and we've got the handbrake as well there.
And then here's something else.
And then we've got something else there. And then
we've got the glove compartment.
Okay.
And then there's nothing here.
And then we've got this that is called anodized gray. So if, like, for example, this is orange on the outside, then we have gray in the inside. If it was gray on the outside, then we'll have orange in the inside. So they just change it up a bit because, you know, with Citroën, they like to make it a little bit funky.
Okay, and then when we switch on the car, we'll show you this and the infotainment system.
Okay.
Okay, so then we have the reading lights.
Okay.
And then we've got the vanity mirrors with no lights there, and
the side. No vanity mirror.
Nothing.
Okay.
And then
we've got an airbag there. Okay, so let's put the car on.
Oh, and then these things.
Okay. So let's start the car.
Okay, so it's showed Citroën here. And let's just wait.
Okay.
Okay.
When you have differences.
So you have radio, media. Media is not connected. Phone, Android, Apple CarPlay not. Bluetooth, audio device list, and settings. So radio is the AM, the FM, and the AM.
Okay.
And then if we go to home, phone.
Okay.
Then.
Okay, so you can connect your phone via Bluetooth or via Android Auto or Apple CarPlay. Once you connect your Android Auto or your Apple CarPlay, you will be able to project your navigation on there from your smartphone. So right now we don't have that. This is I think about 10-inch screen, so there's a smart infotainment screen, a nice touch to the new C3.
And then here.
And then the settings.
Is general.
Okay.
English.
You can choose all those things there, and then we've got your display, phone, audio,
Display
clock.
Is this. Then phone.
Okay.
Audio.
Okay. Okay, we don't need that on now. Okay, that's just to check the settings. And then we've got the clock and the vehicle.
Wait, so the clock is the time zone.
Okay, so that's all the settings there. Okay, then we've got the instrument cluster, which is also electronic, as you can see, and we have used about half a tank of petrol. The fuel capacity is about 40 liters, I think, so we've probably used about 20 liters. They claim about 5.7 liters per 100. I think we've done about 300 kilometers, so we're looking at an average of about 6.7 liters per 100, so close to the claims, but we did more running around in town as opposed to long distance, so that could also be attributed. I'm assuming the 5.7 liters is combined, but 6.7 liters is still not bad. It's a 1.2 liter engine. Yeah, let's us go out and just see what the lights look on. So let's just put the lights on.
Wait, I want to show. So, watch. So you can also do it from your side, or you can just do it from the driver's side.
Okay. So that's central, or you can just, each person can open themselves. Okay, so that is what the lights look like while they're on. Okay,
And let's see
and
the
let's
back.
Okay, so that's what it looks like in the back. Okay, as you can see on the side here, we don't have the like we used to have the guard on the side. So there's a lot of things that are in the actual, let's just switch off the car. There are a lot of things that are on the new marketing material for the Citroën C3, but are not actually on the car. So I'm assuming that so this is the C3, what we call the Feel. So this is the entry level, and the Shine is the top of the range. They do not have the Shine at the moment in South Africa, so maybe the Shine will still come, and they are using that as the marketing material. So don't get fooled and feel that you know, they're showing you something in the marketing material and it's different to what is actually here. Like I showed you on the side, we don't have the black side guards, we don't have the front cover where the fog lamps are, or fog lamps. You know, slight things that you could notice if you do see the marketing material. But other than that, the new design is very different for Citroën. They are trying to get a whole new market. So this particular model, the Feel, the previous generation was about, I say, 300,000, and this we're looking at about 230,000. So it's 70,000 rand cheaper than the previous generation. And why is this? They're obviously getting into a different market. They've changed the look, so they're looking more at the crossover subcompact SUV market, and they're trying to compete with the other brands that are bringing in cars at that price range. And 230,000 rand is a very good price, considering it's got this 10-inch screen here with Apple Auto, Android Auto and Apple CarPlay. You've got your climate control. You've got quite a big luggage space. So the things that I would say are lacking, because obviously the price has been dropped quite a bit. You can see the full multifunction steering wheel has been taken away. You've got like half a multifunction steering wheel. You've got a whole different look and feel to the car. It's a much cheaper looking car as opposed to the previous generation. Like I said, it is being made in India, like some of the other competitors. You've got like the rear windscreen wiper is not there. You've got the back seat, the rear seat, which is just one seat, it doesn't split. This is a manual transmission. I don't know if they are going to bring in automatic transmission, but the Feel was in the previous generation manual, and the Shine was automatic transmission. So there's a lot of places that they have cut down on certain things. And like I said, there's all those things that are in the marketing material which is not on this model. So the Shine model might be a little bit more expensive. We might be looking at 250, maybe even 300,000 for it when it does arrive here in South Africa. We do have the roof rails though. I think that is just for aesthetic purposes though. So in terms of looks, it is like any of the other competitors. It has that cheaper look, if I may say, but it also appeals to the younger market that are looking. I mean, 230,000 rand is very cheap for any car. It is a 1.2 liter 61 kilowatt but big butt. When we were driving it, if you're driving it on a hill, it loses a lot of power. Sometimes it even cuts off, and my clutch control and Nabihah's clutch control is very good, so it's not out driving. That's the disclaimer. It does lose quite a lot of power. It is a 3-cylinder. 60 kilowatts is quite a lot, but it does lose a lot of power, so you have to constantly rev and press on the accelerator to get that power, especially when you're going up the hill. You have to move down to first, and even sometimes in first it loses a lot of power if the change is not quick enough. So you basically have to stop and then start again and then climb up the hill or whatever it is that you're doing. So those are things to look out for. In terms of the drive, once you're driving, it's okay. I mean, it gets you from point A to point B. If you're buying a 230,000 rand car, you're not looking for a fast car. You're basically looking to get you from your house to work, or from your house to campus, or short distances. I mean, there is space in the boot to go long distance. If you are planning a weekend away or going on holiday with a few friends, there is ample boot space. But again, like I said, in terms of leg room, there isn't much, because I am, as you can see, sitting normally, and when I sat in the back I was quite cramped. And then again, also you can't split the seat, so even if you have one passenger at the back and you want to put more luggage in, you can't split it. You have to put the whole seat down. So those are things to look out for if you are looking at getting the Citroën C3. Isa, you want to tell us something?
Yes.
Okay.
It was something about the favorite things.
Okay, so Isa wants to tell us his favorite things, but before we get into the favorite things, so that is basically the new Citroën C3. You can see more of our first impressions on our website, www.iloveza.com. Our full review will be there, all the specs, everything you need to know about the car, all the amounts, the prices, everything will be there. For more pictures and videos, you can visit us on social media. We're at iloveza.com. We're on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, YouTube, and TikTok. At iloveza.com, hashtag iloveza, the heart and South African flag, hashtag after Fajr grind. And if you're looking for motoring only, we at Let's Talk ZA. That's TORQUE. And we're on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. Okay, so Isa, you are going to tell us about your 3 favorite things in the new Citroën C3.
Okay.
Your 3 favorite things, because it's the Citroën C3. Okay. So is it A, B, C, or 1, 2, 3? Okay, so tell us.
Okay. So the first one is the infotainment system.
Okay, so Isa likes the new 10-inch infotainment system because that's something different from the previous generation. Okay.
The steering wheel.
You like the steering wheel. Okay, so Isa likes the half multifunction steering wheel. Okay. And
What's the other one? with the
And
cup
Isa
holder.
likes the new cup holder and where the buttons for the electric windows are placed.
And then the...
Oh, but that's 3 things already.
No!
Okay, so that's Isa's favorite 3 things. I
What's yours?
like the color. The zesty orange is quite a nice color. I like the grille, but I feel that it is missing because it's missing the fog lamps and that cover around it. So, and obviously the side, the guard as well, because that's how I know a Citroën C3 to look like. But I do like the grille more than I like the rear. So that's one of my favorite things. So the color, this color in particular, the zesty orange, the grille is something that I like, and I think the infotainment screen is quite nice, especially there's a Citroën, especially since the car is only 230,000 rand and you're getting this nice screen, which you've got Android Auto, you've got Apple CarPlay, you can put your navigation through them, and you've got your Bluetooth audio. So that is something for me. And then the other thing is ports. I love ports. If you've got lots of ports, there's 3 USB ports and a 12-volt port. You can charge stuff, because we, as always producing content, we need a lot of ports to charge our Osmo, our phones, whatever it is that we need.
Oh yes, the other thing I was going to say was also this thing I like.
Oh, so you like that there's little compartments there to keep
The phone.
phones or keys or anything.
And
Okay, and then
Also the color also.
and also the color. Okay, so Isa's got more than 3. He's actually going to 5, so there should be a C5, but that is another car all on its own. So that's it from us for today's edition of Let's Talk ZA with the new Citroën C3. Check out more on our website, visit us on social media. I am Ziyaad, this is Isa, and we love
ZA!